Hello people, this is Keith Modesto doing my Let's Play Minecraft series using Feed the Beast and Direwolf 20's mod pack. And here I am back again. I have been working on my Applied Energistics network. At the end of the last episode I had crafted a number of items and started, filling them up here. I had, this is the ME controller, which is like the heart of the network. It's like a central processing unit, or master server, or anything. You don't really do anything with it exactly, although you can use these slots. I haven't done this, but I've seen it in tutorials. Use this slot here to link a wireless access card. Otherwise, you can see it shows you how many units are connected. Right now it shows 6 ME chests are connected to the network, and it shows how much energy is being used per tick to keep the whole thing online. So we've got these 6 chests. I have the 3 ones I made in the last episode, and then I added 3 more because I found I needed more room to really try to get everything. Well, of course I didn't get everything in, but I got a lot of stuff in. So I've got this one chest here. It's got all the metals and ores that lead to metals. Well, that doesn't exactly lead to a metal, but anyway. Plus red alloy and blue alloy ingots. Anyway, all kinds of metal stuff. And then, like, here are the gold. Look at all that gold. That's all the gold that I had in that in the barrel before. So that is a huge amount of gold. And I've got a lot of copper too, of 2 different types. Anyway, so, and then here I've got valuable, rare stuff like ender pearls and diamonds. I have 50 diamonds at the moment, and other interesting things. I don't. Quicksilver's not really rare, but it looks interesting to me. Anyway, I don't know. Redstone, nickelite, the shards, water shards, and uranium. Oh, and I stuck the coal and the charcoal in here because they produce energy. So it's not all rare stuff, but anyway. And then we got the basic idea here was like building blocks, materials for like building things. So, like structures, like houses. So basalt and mossy stone and various kinds of wood and obsidian, amber. I need to use amber for something because that looks really cool. The maze stone. Of course, you would expect cobblestone and bricks and brickstone and stone to be in there, but I put them over here because there's a lot of them and they took up a lot of room. So I like pulled them out of here and put them in here so I could fit more stuff in the other one. Anyway, so we got cobblestone, stone bricks, stone, dirt, and sand. The sandstone is here, over here. Got a lot of sandstone. And then we got this is kind of like more building materials, but this is all Zycraft stuff. Zycraft stuff, Zycordite, the ingots and the blocks and stuff. And then this is like mob drops and food. Right there. Alright, so you can see like this one is using up a little over a quarter of the capacity. This one has got half the capacity. This is at more than half the capacity, maybe almost 2/3 of the capacity. This is almost a third of the, or almost 3/4, 2/3 maybe. This is close to 3/4, and this one is at close to 3/4. Anyway, so that is good. Anyway, so I'm going to continue with the Applied Energistics stuff after I go to sleep here to make sure no spiders spawn outside and make all the noise they like to make. Anyway, so I want to add to this. Oh, and I started moving out some of these machines. I put some of the industrial craft machines over there. I think I did that in between episodes. I don't know, maybe I'd already done that. I'm not sure. Yeah, maybe I had already done that. And I made some more of these basic processors, so I'm going to grab them. So what I want to make a an access terminal, and some storage buses. Okay, so we'll come over here, turn that off. So I've got quartz in there. I might need more quartz and dust. So let's go over here. The quartz and dust is over here. And this one here. There's dust type stuff in there, so I'm just going to grab a stack of that and a stack of that. Okay. Now, okay, so the first thing we need to make is, I'll make some ME cable. So if I go down here and type in ME cable, we've got the different, we want the basic ME cable. And you can get ME cable by putting the colored ones to get the, if you can make colored you can make these cables colored by doing that. You take the regular cable and put some dye in the center and you get 8 colored ones, so that you can have separate networks next to each other. And so you can get back the regular uncolored one by putting the colored one in. But to make the uncolored one in the first place, we need quartz fiber and redstone. So quartz fiber is made with dust and glass. So let's make sure we have glass in here. We have some glass. Let's grab some more glass to make sure we have enough glass. Oh, and the glass is over here too. I'm going to have to expand this out. See, it should be in here. Glass. 1 stack of glass to begin with. Okay. Throw that in there. And we have some redstone. Okay, so we need to make the quartz fiber. And so, how many do we want to make? Let's start with that many, see how that does. Okay, 20. Okay, and then we put in this recipe. We get 20 ME cables. Okay, that should be enough to begin with. Okay, so first we want to make an access terminal. Access terminal, that is this one. Okay, so that needs the 1 piece of ME cable, a conversion matrix, iron, and glass. So first we'll make the conversion matrix. Oh, I guess I need to be over here. Turn that off. Okay, try this again. Okay, so we need one of these. A conversion matrix. We need to put in 1. I thought I grabbed the processors, did I not? I didn't throw them in there, did I? I do that all the time. Pull them out, and instead of putting in my own inventory, I just put it down there. That's really bizarre. I don't know why I do that. Okay. Stuck on the corner. Okay, so we want 1 access terminal. 1 conversion matrix, I mean. Now, with that, we can make an access terminal. I think. We're missing, oh, we need the cable. 1 cable. Alright. So let's go put this down and see how it works. Just gonna put it right there. I don't know if it'll stay there, but that's good for now. Okay, so if you right click on it, wham, look it. It's like, it's everything is in there. Because it's accessing, it's connected to the network, the same network all these chests are connected to. It can access everything in all the chests. All in this one spot. Now, of course, that might seem kind of silly since the chests are right here also and I can just open them up. But I can use cable, and I can have more than 1 of these, of course. I can use cable to like run cabling, the ME cabling up here, and put an access terminal right there, which I think I'm going to do. Maybe not right now though. But anyway, so, and you can sort them, sort by number of items. So the one with the most, that doesn't seem to be sorting by items. Number of items, there we go. There we go. So whatever we got the most of is in the first slot. That's combo and then going down, and we can reverse the order so the stuff we have the least of, namely just 1, is first, and then 2 and 3 and 5. Okay. Or priority cell number. I don't know how to set that. Item name. So this is by alphabetical order. and then we can switch between sorted and craftable. But since I don't have any craftable things in there right now, I mean, there's a way you can craft items through the system, and I don't have that set up, so that option wouldn't make any sense. Anyway, so there's everything, and then you can narrow down the search. Like, say I want mossy cobble, I can put in moss, and there we got mossy cobble. M-O, diamond, right? Or say I want a skull, skeleton skull, or head, zombie head. Okay, so that's good. Now, didn't mean to push that button. Okay, so the next thing I want to make is, what do I want to make? I want to make, oh, what's something else I was going to make? There's a spider out there. I'm going to kill it while I try to remember what I was going to make next. Okay, fine. Oh, I worked on my house, by the way. Like, I think it's pretty much almost done. I mean, the basic thing. I need to decorate it. Got the doors with the obsidian plates so they open automatically. I had to cover, you know, the parts that are on the outside have marble floors. The parts on the inside have planks, wooden planks, jungle wood planks. I haven't put in stairs yet here. I need to do that. And there's an interplay between inside and outside that I had to cover some things up. Like, this is the marble walkway on the outside or something. I don't know how to explain. Anyway, so I got my stairs here. Okay, what was I gonna make next? Got the access terminal. Oh yeah, I was gonna make I want to make a storage bus because I want to test something out. Okay, so let's turn this back off and clear that out. Okay, storage bus. You type in bus. There's 3 different kinds of buses in Applied Energistics. The export bus, import bus, and the storage bus. I'm going to try making a storage bus. So for that we need cable, we have got that, and ingots, we have that. So we need to make an ME interface, and that is this stuff, which means we need to make another conversion matrix. So we'll put that in there, and plop down one of those, and that'll give us a conversion matrix. Now we got everything else we need, so I just need to put in a cable. And I guess we're probably out of iron. Oh no, wait, I didn't make this. I didn't make enough here. I need to make this thing. Okay, now we need a cable. There we go. And now this should work. There we go. Okay. And so, what do I want? I want a chest of some kind. Lost my cursor. Okay. Okay, I guess that will do. I just wanted one. And iron to gold, why not? Okay, so one of the drawbacks, I guess, of these discs, especially if you get the larger sizes, is, you know, there's just a ton of different blocks in Minecraft when you add all these different mods in. Like here, I have this double wooden chest here that is just full of stuff from different mods. You know, disk drives, rolling machine, door, planks. You know, I make these things, use them, then, well, filler, you know, I use every once in a while, then when I'm not using it, I put in here a storage machine for running the filler, and valves when I want to make a Zycraft tank. And a lot of these things, you don't have very many of them. Portable tanks, don't stack. This works best when you have stacks of things to store. I mean, if I had, you know, there's just so many things where you just have a few of them, like this gas tier. Anyway, so you can use regular old chests or barrels or stuff, as long as you use the storage bus with it, and it makes it part of your network. So I'm going to try that out. Oops, I wanted to do this. I just got to decide where to put this. I need to have I could put it right here. This is probably not the final arrangement, but okay, so if I put the storage bus right here, I need to rotate it. I might have to move this. Let's see, so I need some kind of crescent hammer, crescent wrench. This one never wears out, so we'll use that. And there we go. Okay, so now the big flat part of it is pointing towards the chest, so which means it should be connected. And we got this little bit of cable going here, right, which is connecting it to the network. Now, if I put the chest right here and put the storage bus right here, then I'd have to put a piece of the ME cable right there to connect them to the network. Since I'm right here, I'm going to go ahead and upgrade. I'm going to upgrade this to gold. Okay. Now, if I put something in there that I don't already have in the network, let's grab a couple things. Well, I got a spider's eye, didn't I? Did I have that in here? Yes, I do. String. There you go. Okay. It's dark again already. Let us grab some iron valves, an iron tank wall, and some Zycraft valves, and the filler, and the Stirling engine, these pipes. Okay, that's good enough for now. Okay, so all those things, those are all kinds of miscellaneous things that you use and maybe put away after you use them. And anyway, so of course those things are not already in our system. I go over here, put them in, just put them in the chest like you would in any other chest. This. There we go. Okay, so now I go over here, and of course I can interact with this just like normal. Go over here and see if it's in here, and it should be. So if I type in valve, look at there. We got the iron tank valve and the Flycraft valve, and I can take them out. I can put them back in. Now I wonder if it put it back in where it was. I don't know. Oops. Let me see. It did. I know. I don't know if it remembers that or if it's. I don't know. I don't know. But anyway. Now you can configure the bus to only handle certain things. There we go. Yeah, ME storage bus. If I put in quartz, if I put this in here, I believe, did it just do a ghost or did it? Yeah, it did. Okay, see, this is 49 still. Take that out. Okay, so I think if I put that in there, then the network would only place that quartz dust into the chest. Although I don't think it doesn't affect anything that's already in there. I'm gonna take that out though, because I'm not gonna do that. That's a lot. I guess it's as big as the chest is, isn't it? Maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 by 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So not quite. I mean, it's not as big. So that's a lot, though. Okay, so that works. That is a success. So I think the next thing we want to do is make another. Go ahead and make another access terminal. I might need to make more ME cable and see if we can put another access terminal up in my house proper, which I haven't really started using, but why not start getting it ready? Access terminal. So I need another conversion matrix. So I'll put this one in here. Then that should be everything we need except for a cable. There we go. And how much cable do I have? 16? That might be enough. I hear a zombie. So I think what we want to do is put the terminal right here. Right-clicking on it does nothing right now because it's not connected to the network. You see all the window space I have? It's a little bit dark right here. I haven't really put my lights out yet. Okay. So we need to use this ME cable to connect that controller right there to our network. So, wonder if I should. I'm just wondering how to do this. I'll probably change this around. Okay. Okay. I need something to stand on. Let's see. I'll grab some stone. Okay. Okay, good. Okay, so not quite. There, now it should be connected. It gets both power and I mean it's kind of a data bus and power and power cabling. I mean like a telephone line, you know. Your telephone gets power from the telephone, from the wire out of the wall, as well as the actual data that you hear your voices over. I'm not making sense. Anyway, so it's working. So now I can access all the stuff that's in the network from up here in my house, from the first floor. Now the next thing is to get more cable. I only have 3 cable left, and I want more cable than that for other things I might want to do. So let's make some more cable. Well, that's not what it's called. ME cable. ME cable. Okay. So first I need to make the quartz fiber. So put that in, and that uses. Oh, whoops! I didn't do that right. Let's try that again. There. Okay. So I need more dust. Let's make that much. 36. Okay, and so let's see if we have enough redstone. Not quite enough redstone. We actually are really low. Oh, and all the redstone's over here now. Okay, so I need. Right now, all my crafting is set up over there. I need to fix that. I don't need this here. Put this back and grab the redstone from here. We'll grab 2 stacks. Oh, can't do it that way. Okay. And I mean, I could run put another access terminal over here, but I'm gonna move this stuff, so I don't need to bother. Okay, there we go, 36. Now, plus 3. I've got, oops, 29. Okay, so what to do next? You know, maybe I don't need to really do anything next. Although I could set up some more chests right here for other miscellaneous things. Which means I need, which room do I have right here? 1, 2, 3. I can make 4. I can make 4 more input buses. Or storage. They're called storage buses. Let's do that. Bus. Okay, so I need to make 4 conversion matrices. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then I need 4 of these. I need 4 cables. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and that should give us everything we need for 4 of these. Oh, except I need 4 more of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. And we will grab 4 more chests. including these upgrades. Okay. Oh, I'm stuck here or something. Okay, let's put our chests down. Bam, 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 bam. And let's make them all gold. There, and now we put the buses on, and they automatically connect up. They're not, I don't know why they don't automatically detect which way they should be facing. So we gotta turn them. All right, and you see they all connected there, so these all should be in line. And I don't know if I want to show me fooling around with that on camera. Let's see how much time I have. Oh, we're almost out of time. Let me, what do I want to do? Oh, I fixed, let me show you that program. I could do this, maybe I could do this fast enough. I was able to retrieve the program that I wrote, so I didn't have to rewrite it. When I just accidentally destroyed the computer over here. That's controlling this. Here we go. Oh, try that again. Come on, come on. This is not very good. There we go. Okay. So right now the program is running because I have it set up to automatically start at boot up. So I'm gonna have to do a Control T, and then do list. I'm gonna do edit trip circuit. Okay. So there's all my documentation again. Okay. Oh, and so see, it's not very long. So we have this while loop. While true do. If the redstone input from the right here is true, that means that, and right means, I documented this up above. A redstone signal from the left means the MFE is completely full. A redstone signal from the right means the MFE is completely empty. Remember, the MFE is a battery. A larger storage, it's a larger battery than the bat box. Anyway, so right was empty. So this, every time, let's see, at the end of this while loop, you see there's a sleep for 180 seconds. What is that, 3 minutes? So every 3 minutes, this thing is gonna go through this while loop. So at the top of the while loop, the first thing it does is check to see if there's a redstone signal coming in from the right. If there is a signal coming in from the right, that means that the MFE is completely empty and needs to be recharged. So, so that was my timer. Okay, so if that's the case, then we want to do it. We do this another while loop. We enter into this while loop. If that were false, then we would skip this while loop and go right here to, well, we set the redstone signal to bottom to true where it already was, but yeah, anyway, we'll get to that. Anyway, we just go through the fall through back to the end of the while loop and wait 3 minutes and check again. Anyway, so if the redstone signal was true from the right, meaning the MFE is empty, it would enter into this while loop. And what it does is it checks the while loops. It has this condition. The condition is to check the input from the left. What the left means is that when left comes back true, there is a redstone signal. That means that the MFE is completely full. Now, of course, the first time you get into this while loop, you only get into this while loop if the signal from the right were true, which means it's empty. So the first time you get into this while loop, this is going to test as false, which means it'll go ahead and execute what's inside of the while loop, which is to set the redstone signal on the bottom to false. And what that will do is we'll turn off this EU splitter cable. You see in the upper right hand corner, I got the tooltip there. It's called an EU splitter cable. When that EU splitter cable is off, there's no redstone signals turning it on. When it's off, then that allows current to flow through this gold cable from the geothermal generators. Since there's since the circuit is, I guess, closed, I guess that's the right way to say it. Since the circuit is, since current can flow through the circuit, the geothermal generators will turn on and they'll start charging up this MFE, which at that point is empty. So, So that's happening now. And then it sleeps for 10 seconds. So it turns the output, the redstone signal to the bottom off, sleeps for 10 seconds, and then goes back to the top of the while loop and tests that again. And of course, it won't charge it up in just 10 seconds, so that's still going to come up false. It's going to set the output to false at the bottom redstone signal to false again. I mean, it'll just keep it false. And then sleep for 10 more seconds. So it's going to keep on going through that while loop, waiting 10 seconds between each iteration until the redstone signal from the left comes up true. When that happens, that means that the MFE is full. Then it will break out of the while loop. So it'll go past this end. It won't go back to the beginning of the while loop, this inner while loop again. It'll go down to this redstone output statement in here, and that sets the output at the bottom of the computer back to true, which will turn this EU splitter cable back on, so that it will break the circuit and there will no longer be current flowing through this cable, and all the geothermal generators will turn off. And then it'll sleep for 3 minutes again and go back to this top of this while loop and do the whole thing all over again. And that's pretty much all it does. And well, I know it's working right now. Right now this thing is bouncing off and on because because this thing is kind of, there's current running through it. What's happening, let me show you, is, and then we'll have to close this episode, but there's right straight up there are solar panels. They are generating electricity, EU, I mean, they're generating EU, which is feeding into these bat boxes, then going down this, and these bat boxes are full, you see, going down these cables, going to this bat box, and that is being, there's energy flowing though through all these fiber optic cables, and which one is it going to? It's going over here, and up there, straight up there, is the ME controller, the Applied Logistics, Applied Energistics network, and that is continuously using energy, which is why this thing is bumping up and down, you know, slightly, is because there's a little bit of EU being used all the time by the Applied Energistics network. But that isn't tripping this program, because this program is only going to start, this while loop will only get entered into and turn on the geothermal generators when this thing is completely empty. Just the fact that it's, you know, a little bit of EU is running through it and it's kind of bouncing up and down just at the very top of its capacity, it's not going to trigger the program, because it actually has to get all the way, it has to be all the way depleted before that redstone signal gets turned on and actually triggers the program to turn off this EU splitter cable and allow the geothermal generators to turn on. This, by the way, this other glass fiber cable is leading up to the industrial craft machines that are up there on the wall. I'll show you. Way over there, where my cursor is, that those industrial craft machines against the wall. We got the induction furnace, the compressor, and the extractor. There's a bat box right there. These are low voltage machines, so I have to use a low voltage transformer to transform the medium voltage that's coming through the cable, through the glass fiber cable. Excuse me, it has to be it has to be transformed into low voltage, because if you were doing medium voltage, these machines, they would blow up. We don't want that. Anyway, so there is that. That is everything. So that is going to be a wrap. I'm going to spend my time now probably finishing my house upstairs, getting it ready to really move into, like move my bed up there, and then what else? And move stuff into the chests back there that are now part of the Applied Energistics network. And then I think the next thing to do as far as this little network is concerned, is to set up some automatic, to set it up to automatically extract rubber. I think that's probably the next thing to do. All right, and also maybe a way to automatically get the metal ingots and stuff into the network instead of having to move them manually. Anyway, so this has been Keith Mendoza playing Minecraft. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great day.